See you there. You still have a chance to be a part of the Bulls game day experience this season. Visit our website or your nearest ticket booth for more information about available tickets. The National Basketball Association and the Chicago Bulls are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Cameron Thomas.
And the trend is exactly what you want to see. Consistently moving up. Not only is he improving his own skills year to year, he's been more and more confident in letting the offense come from him out there.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Demon. And it's Clowney in at the four-man position. And for Chicago, at the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's MP in at the small forward position. He'll be the Nets off the tip. And when you look at these teams on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
Now, here's MP. Here's Demon. On the wing, Porter fires from deep. And Claxton throws it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now here's Vucevic. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by Claxton. And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic. And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's Claxton. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And it's Demon missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Left side, Porter. A shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got his second basket of the game.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Back to MP. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. MP's got 6.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Thomas, a screen on Giddey. And it's Demon missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And MP throws it down.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself open.
Nets trail by 6. Pass to Thomas. Fires the 3. And it's White with the rebound. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against Orlando. MP inside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. MP's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% action. That's the Demon. Thomas gets the open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Bang, bang. The pass was there, and Thomas was shot ready.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Going with the new group. Zaire Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. He's checked in for Kevin Huerter. The Bulls leading by 6. MP outside. It's good. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Nets shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Highsmith. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. Over Smith. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Williams against MP. Here's Smith. Back to MP. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. He's got 14.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Williams. Powell is out there with Martin. Then it's Sharp, and it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. Traps in the tray. Highsmith's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Nets. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Now, here's MP. He's got 14. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Dosunmu's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
MP deciding where to go with it. MP strong inside.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Brooklyn making some changes. He's checked in, and it's Michael Porter in for Powell. Here's Williams. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Pass to Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on MP.
Well, putting some physicality there behind his motion. Porter Jr. attacking the inside.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
It's the Nets now. The Bulls getting the bucket. That's the Demon. Now Porter takes the three. And the Nets miss again. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Giddey the pass to MP. Pass to Dosunmu. Down low. Kicks it out to MP. 4 on the clock. Hands it from downtown. Giddey's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
And this is the idea for Giddey. Get enough trays to keep the defense honest.
Back to Williams. From the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20 wins in a row. Amazing.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic check in for Jalen Smith. Bruce Ellis comes in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Chicago Bulls.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
We all have big expectations for MP, and he's crushing it. Lets his game do the talking. I'd like to see that from a young player.
I don't think there's any doubt that he's going to go far in this league.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Now White hasn't made one yet. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with MP. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the 4 for Chicago. White, good.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Pass to Buzelis. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 18 points in the game.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Here's Demon. There's a screen by Porter. Here's Demon. He's got 6. Pass to Clowney. Here's Claxton. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 7.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
The Bulls leading by 8. MP outside. Now Giddey. Back to MP. Porter pulls it in. Here's Demon. The tray. And no good that time. Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Nets trail by 10. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Back to Thomas. Outside, Porter launches it. Rebounded by Vucevic.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Back to MP. Giddey kicks to MP. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. MP's got 23.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasured trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again. And that's
in the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
Nets trail by 15. Outside Thomas. Porter inside. Covered by MP.
And this is Porter Jr.'s role. It's why his coaches and teammates encourage him to keep looking to score.
And here is MP. 25 points in the game. There's the 3. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight. And a wide open look for Porter. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Thomas passes to Claxton. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
That one drops for him. And the Bulls lead by 15.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Shoots off the step back. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kev. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for White. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
50 seconds left in the 3rd. Sharp with a screen on Jones. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Williams.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Smith dishes to MP. Williams passes to MP. Now here's Dosunmu. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 9th assist in the game now. Outside Thomas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got 7 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
MP has been leading the charge for Chicago. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. Martin is out there with Powell. Then it's Williams. Then it's Porter. And it's Sharp in at the center. And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Sharp, the pass to Porter. Outside Williams. For the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Porter against MP. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. And here's Herter outside. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Bulls lead by 21. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He knows every possession is critical now. The Bulls making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Sharp, and it's Traoré in for Martin. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Williams with a clean look, no good from outside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
MP dishes to Smith. Back to MP. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Clock at 4. Giddey, no good. Nets trail by 21. Powell inside. Defended by Dosunmu. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
MP outside. In the corner, Smith with it. Back to MP. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Fires the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Powell, the pass to Claxton. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu. Then for the Nets, Bonnie's checked in, and Thomas subbed in for Powell. Here's Thomas. White with the defensive effort.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
MP left side. Pass to Buzelis. MP kicks to Giddey. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the left wing. Launches a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. 22 is their biggest lead. Ripped away. Thomas against White. Here's Clowney. Pass to Porter. Beyond the arc. And Clowney can't get it to go. To the paint. And White kicks to Vucevic. Thomas against MP. Back to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. White the pass to MP. And the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bulls.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Chicago needs to get a shot on. Jones, no luck. And Brooklyn has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
To the inside. Smith dishes to MP. Herter passes to MP. Now Smith, defended by Sharp. They need this one. Smith, no good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort.
Thanks, guys. We're here with MP. Big night for your team, getting the win, and a big night for you in the glass with double-digit rebounds. How does it feel?
Coach said that's what we needed. Lucky for us, I'm a big, strong dude, so I was in there throwing my weight around. Give us the edge on the possession battle.
Well done, MP. Thank you so much.